Y'all know the vibes. Reasons to podcast. You heard?
Alright, cool. I'm gonna press record. You niggas ready?
Ready.
Hey, Evangel, give me the cups. Give me the cups. Alright, we're live. Hey, give me the cups, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigga, I need three. You give me
The beginning.
Alright, so obviously, welcome. Reasons to podcast. Episode 1. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna name it Untitled, but I was fucking. Obviously, guys, we can obviously curse a little bit. But yeah, I was gonna name it Untitled because I ran out of bars. I was literally sitting down and I was thinking, bro, what am I gonna name this?
Yeah,
And obviously,
I remember you saying about that.
and obviously, you know, with Untitled, yeah, I remember I saw Kendrick Lamar do like a little album, and like he named it Untitled. So obviously, I thought that it looked bare cool. So I thought, yeah, like let me stick with Untitled because I didn't know what to name it. But then, obviously, don't know, like I was gonna originally name it like 4 Reasons To because I was thinking, yeah, let me always have 4 guests on the show. But then I thought situations like this, it ain't always gonna be 4. It might end up being like bloody.
But it could be one-on-one.
It could be one, yeah. So obviously, it could be one-on-one. But obviously, Reasons To, just for the simple fact that obviously like. Just like a reason, yeah, just a reason. It's gonna give you a reason to listen and stuff. And obviously the rest I haven't figured it out, but I'll have a post of things. But to start things off, obviously, my name is Marco. I'm 26, born and bred in Portugal. Obviously then came over here. These are my brothers, as you can see. So I met these man. But obviously, very quick disclaimer. English is not my first language.
Wait, you know when you said that before in the kitchen, I thought that was gonna be it.
Yeah.
I swear to you, I actually thought it.
We're definitely gonna be getting into it.
No, because listen, please. I just want everyone to understand this, yeah. Like, you can listen. Get onto my English, yeah. I might say certain words that I might not sometimes like that, but listen, I try.
Words or sentences?
Sentences. No, real talk, because obviously, started off speaking Portuguese, but then obviously came over here when I was like, I don't know, maybe 11 or 10, I think so. And I think I met you lot when I was like 14, 13. Yeah, so obviously now English is my current main language, but like sometimes I might say a fresh word here and there. So obviously like
You have to do it old school.
Yeah. So like just watch out, man. But before anything, I have to, because I'm going to start something. I got to get the battle out, you know, we got to, obviously, look, you know the funny thing is, man tried to get red cups the whole day. It did not work out.
Next episode.
No. You know, to be honest, next episode, I don't even know if I'll be drinking, but I probably will. I'll have like a Maggie there or something, but obviously, you know, I was gonna get Don Perignon, you know, we got you know we got cash.
Yeah, we up.
No, we up. Obviously, today's people that we got on the show, I got like Darren to my left. I got Jayke to my right. But before they give themselves their own introduction, just give me a second. I got to speak about my people quickly. Obviously, Darren's out here making all your money, as we say.
A-Rab money.
I just took a flight, that was it.
Darren's got that A-Rab money, so he's not with us. He's going to be with us today, but you might not see him again for a very long time.
Be careful that thing.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I've got experience, bro.
Nervous.
Man's got bloody libertine experience, you get me, fam. Hey, anyways, before anything, while I sit here and handle this part, you lot introduce yourselves quickly.
Alright, so I'm Darren, as he said, in the Saudi Arabia.
Shook, bro. No, Jayke, bro, he's out here bare staring, bro. No trust.
I'm out in Saudi Arabia, working right now. Yeah, obviously I just grew up with Marco since we was like 13, 14. Football in the area, in the ends. And now we're grown men. That's it, really? Ooh.
Alright, that's good, Jayke.
Jayke. That is my name. I've known Marco for...
Wait, 1 second. Do you want to do the full thing?
What?
Remember what you said about him when you say his full name?
Oh, yeah, drop your full name on the mic, bro.
What?
DC.
He does that, though.
Drop your full name on the mic, bro. Jake what, bro?
He does that.
Hey, give us your slave name, nigga. Give your slave owner's name, your last name. I want to hear that.
No one does that, bro.
Don't worry.
Darren said he
Play.
And Darren, you got a slave name too. It's not even. Don't even try it, bro. No, don't watch.
That's another topic. But yeah, no Marco for about. How old are we now?
Oh no, go bust me a cup.
Years.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
You are lucky to have me on.
Yeah, so I do things. I work in construction from time to time. Do a bit of travelling.
There you go.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to like our dear friend there.
Yes, obviously, I thought of this idea a long time ago, but unfortunately, it took a very, very long time. Wait, did I say that wrong? Took a long time, but we got here. I'm putting bare concentration over here right now. You man do not understand. I do not want to spill this. I'm mad clumsy as well. I do not want to spill this. I spill like what? A little drop, man. That was light.
I
know. Wait, one sec.
Go on, drink, bro. Come on, man. 14 minutes left.
Obviously, don't forget, you cannot drink in Saudi Arabia. This is about the most alcohol you are getting in a long time.
Don't worry about me, mate.
In a long time.
We definitely got decent with week go though.
Yeah, no, definitely. On Saturday, I think everyone said that they're around, so
I'm struggling.
on Saturday we're gonna go out for drinks for sure, man.
I don't want to damage no
Celebrate
property.
my leave. Obviously celebrate Joel's birthday as well.
Oh yeah. One sec. Right here. Ooh, hey, you man, finish the rest.
To the camera people.
Don't forget. Oh, listen. Let me not forget. Of course, I got a big up Zim. I got Zim in the background. What's your gram and stuff?
Zimmer Photography.
Zimmer photography and all of that. But I'll be tagging him, my photographer Zim, and obviously directing all of that. Then I got my little brother Evandro here. Mr. Stylish, man like Boogie. He's gonna be first taking photos as well. Bruv, I don't know. If anyone's seeing this right now, listen to this shit. If you take a photo on Instagram and you can post it within the same second,
Oh yeah, the confidence is up there.
it's not even about the do I call that confidence?
That's confidence.
Of course it is.
That's more.
You don't even look at the picture twice.
First take.
You just throw it out there.
Yeah, true. That's real. That's something else. And niggas don't even think about caption. This guy just boom raw. Like he doesn't even put a filter on it. He just. Do you even look at it? I don't even know if you look at it.
No, yeah, like,
Because he knows.
like second.
That's it. I don't know how you can do that, man. But anyways, just a quick toast.
Hey.
More success. Hopefully I keep this up. I don't become one of them niggas that just start something and don't finish.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. But wait, one more. I gotta say R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. We gotta put that in there.
Man. That was sad, man. Seriously. Absolutely.
That was real sad.
In the game.
For real, man.
Legend. With his daughter as well. That's what made it more sad.
Literally. So so let's get right into it, man. So one question I got for you guys is, obviously I'm a support worker. I didn't mention what I do on. Well, let me not say what I do on the side. Make me sound like some mad hustle. But yeah, let me not forget that. So obviously, I work as a support worker / carer. I care for, I support one young man who's my age, and I care for the other one. Kind of fell into this because obviously I used to work in schools. Always like to work with people. I'm a people's person, obviously, and whatnot. So one thing that being a support worker, one thing I had to learn is I had to swallow my tongue, because obviously there's a lot of things that an autistic person will do, and obviously, if it's something that, even if it's something you don't like you're gonna have to just bite the bullet and just be like, yeah, whatever. But obviously, one thing that I have to ask you guys is what are your pet peeves?
Pet peeves. You know what? It's just the general stuff, like people not walking fast, we've got places to go. This is, I swear, Dan. Since I came back here, obviously I've been in Saudi Arabia and life is very slow. It's nice and chilled. I can chill. I don't have to make any fuss about anything. But when I come back here, I've got stuff to do. I need to move. And people are walking slow. They're on their phones. That's something that really annoys me. That really annoys me. I have to obviously give it a little barge or something. Walk past and, come on, man. Kiss my teeth out. Fuck's sake. And then move off. That one's a big one for me, to be honest, because we've got to get around to places. We need to move fast, you know what I mean? That's a very big pet peeve.
like if you're talking like in general public kind of thing, my pet, he definitely he no manners.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
see,
no
when
manners
you
goes a
open,
long
like,
way.
when you hold the door,
And they don't say thank you.
oh, I've gotten to a point now. Like if I'm driving and I let someone cross the road and they don't say thank, I'm winding the window down and I'm saying you're welcome. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Make it known.
come
Nah,
on, say
bro,
thank
bro,
you.
bro,
Do you know
because-
what I mean? That's,
You know, I got like my one, yeah, my main one. Obviously, like my brother's he's in here, so he's gonna start chuckling because this is I got it from him. This was birthed because of him. I cannot stand the sound of chewing. The sound of people chewing goes through. Oh my god! I think I broke his thumb. Is that how I broke your thumb?
No, we're
I think
playing
we played fine. Maybe it was that way,
Yeah.
but bruv, the sound of people chewing. You know that
Oh, with mouth open.
mouth open,
Right.
things are all going out. You all fingers in your mouth and stuff. Like you see that, yeah.
In your mouth.
Hey, bruv, you see that? I swear down. I could be in a restaurant. I don't care, but I will G check you. Like, bro, like, do you not? Do you not know what to fucking eat, bruv? Like, what's going on? Like, because obviously,
I
like,
hated Jake when we were younger though, because he always had a pack of gum.
no, but obviously, this is
Always
something
had
that like.
chewing gum.
I hate it more as I got older because I started to have more manners and be able to like present myself a bit better. Do you get what I'm saying? So like obviously with work, for example, yeah. Oh my god, the autistic people that I have to care for example, obviously like I sometimes put like a headphone in, or I sometimes, for example, like just try to distract myself. I might read, but even then I'm reading and like, you know, when your brain is just like focusing on other sounds that might be the clock ticking, but I can hear them chew, and I'm like, Lord, give me strength, because like I'll be chilling, like literally, I'm just like chilling and whatnot, and I can just say like, bearing in mind, like for example, like when you're supporting someone. Sometimes like you can't tell them.
Yeah.
You can't tell them to like stop making. They don't understand what you mean. Stop making noise, bro. I'm eating right now. Right now, this food. Right.
It's my time.
Hey, it's my time. I got mine. Like,
You better get you.
yeah, you better get your way. Like this. And you know what the funny thing is? Sometimes they'll look at me like as if to say like, what are you looking at, bro? What do you mean, bro? And they obviously they eat like they all have their own patterns. Like some of them split their food. Like if I've given one of them a burger, they'll split the whole burger to like different parts. Like so like bun, like the beef itself.
Oh, wait,
the
you have to do
lettuce.
for a child, didn't it? Like, split it up.
No. When I mean split, as in like completely like just put it apart.
Oh.
But ain't it different with them because obviously not every autistic person's like.
No, they
It's a
all got their
spectrum,
own. No, but yeah, what's crazy is that the three. Obviously, I worked with three like severely autistic people, and now I'm down to two. But the two that I work with, and the worst thing is there. Let me tell you something why this really like grinds my gears. Yeah, is because you get the ones that like they'll be eating something that's dry. So there is zero chance that you should be making noise right now, yo. They'll be having like, let's go for example, some seeds, yeah? Bro, it's seeds. Bro, that is in your mouth, crunch, swallow. These lot will be like, a seed, bro. And I'll be like, my man, come on. And obviously I treat them like as if I'm treating I speak to them, like I don't do none of that.
Keep 'em
like,
normal,
yeah, I keep them normal. Like, yo, B, like, you got me, come on, bro. You playing me right now. You're eating seeds or bread with nothing, by the way. Bread with nothing.
Dry bread.
Just dry
It's
bread.
impossible.
They're just...
I hate bread, man. In itself.
I'm just thinking, bro, stop making love, B. Just, come on, like, just...
I'll be honest, you gotta have a lot of patience to like do that kind of job.
Yeah, no, of course. A lot of it goes down to patience, and obviously, like, because obviously from working in schools and stuff, so I got my patience from there, and obviously putting up with friendships, families, and girlfriends and all that stuff. Then your friendship, you got to side quickly, bro. And another thing I have to say, yeah, I know obviously when people are gonna watch this, they're gonna be like, bro, like, did these men decide to like pull up in car or is it khaki or olive? But that was not the case. That was not planned. My mother's Darren pulled up in a jacket. And like he saw Jayke and he's like, he's like. But it is different, as you can see. Obviously, if we're gonna talk about details, it is different.
You might need to zoom up on
Yeah, we're gonna zoom up on the patterns. I have to show that. So just know my homies are cool. Like
Yeah,
low key, no, your jeans don't. Your jeans are alright, but obviously,
We good.
no, you're good. You're good.
Do you know something I never asked you though? Yeah. Do you only work with autistic people, or is it different people as well?
No, it's
Different disabilities. And stuff?
it's not like it's the same. It's the same level of autism, but it's not. Obviously, some of them are not vocal, where they only make noise. So you have to learn Makaton, which is like a form of like sign language. So
And you've learned it.
Yeah, but you have to come on, got a little something there.
I was clapping in my head, boy.
Yeah, no. So obviously, no, but it's not too big of a deal, Makaton. Obviously, like if you're in schools, like, or if you got a cousin or whatever that's autistic, you're gonna have to, because that's the only way they can speak. So when they ask for like certain things, like you need to know. But obviously, not all of them know that, because the ones that I work with, 2 of them are vocal. No. Actually, no. I'm only down to, sorry. One of them is vocal, and one of them is vocal but speaks a little bit. But he just says random things, like randomly, like he might randomly say happy birthday or Christmas, or he might randomly say biscuits or Nemo or swimming.
So it's something that he's thinking. Then.
Yeah, it's just random. Or if you've spoken and if you said something to him, he'll pick on the last he'll pick on the last couple of words, and he'll say that throughout the whole day. For example, like whenever we watch like Finding Dory, there's a part in it when Dory, I think it's her parents, like, just keep saying like, just keep swimming.
Yeah.
Yo, my guy will be around the whole crib like, just keep swimming. I'm like, yo, these times you didn't even like to swim when I take you to the pool, bro. So obviously, yeah, man. But yeah. So obviously, and then like the other guy that I work with, he's just vocal, but with him, it's like how can I say? It's more about how you are as a person, to get him to understand you, rather than him knowing because not all of them understand the language or know it like correctly. They just know like little bits and bobs, like this will be like me and my manager, for example, we'll play it like because we know it. So if we're out in public, we need to go, like, this means to go to the toilet. Well, originally it's this, but obviously yeah, like that with your finger up. Originally it's that, but
middle finger up.
Yeah, with your middle finger up like that, and then obviously, but they don't. Not all of them know that, so they'll just do this. This might mean toilet. So this is like the most important thing you got to know. Like, is like they got to do a toilet, or this means like a break. So you just give them your hand and then they want a break. So, or yeah. So, and obviously I'll touch on the whole autism thing like later in the show, because they do some certain stuff that kill me. But yeah, like.
Had a couple of stories.
Yeah, no. It's been a wild journey, man. Being this sort of job, like it's hard work when it's hard, but when it's easy, I mean, to be honest, no, I say that it's easy because you got, with every job that you do, like regardless of where it is, you find a way to make it easy for yourself, you know, because you don't want to turn into a slave at your job. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, you've got to be able to give yourself some time
100%.
and whatnot.
100%.
So yeah, but just like earlier today, by the way, I was watching a documentary quickly by a guy called Sharif Ionis, I believe. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right. I'll show you his last name. I believe it's Ionis, like it's Ioannis. It should only be Ionis. Good. Anyways, I got that. Regardless, anyways, he done like a documentary quickly on I believe he's got more episodes to come, but it's on sexual assault, and obviously sexual assault, sexual consent, and you know, so on.
Massive.
So like there's like if she doesn't want the tea, don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, like, there was a guy that went on there, and obviously there was 2 girls on episode 1. It's only 20 minutes. I think everyone should therefore go and tune in, because they're passing on a good message. Obviously.
What did you say? It's on YouTube.
Yes, on YouTube. Inside UK, Sharif Ionis. So yeah, so there's 2 girls. The first girl's experience was more, but she's like, you know, bless her soul, she's been like sexually abused like from I think she said from when she was like 7 to 10.
Well, like family members and stuff.
Yeah, like family members and whatnot.
It's crazy how it starts with like family members.
Yeah, that's the part that always like throws me off, because it's like, yo, like, what do you mean, like, what, uncle? And obviously her point was just that, like, oh, she didn't want to make too much of a deal of it, because she knew that no one was going to believe her.
Yeah.
And obviously my thing is, like, I want to raise the awareness, because right now, like, especially right now in today's world, where especially like women are way more empowering and are way more like upfront with it. So our guy, obviously we guys are, you know, boys will be boys. So, but obviously, like, at the same time, there was a guy that was on there, and he was like quite obviously he was quite infuriated by the simple fact that like he got accused and whatnot, and obviously he said guy went out with a girl, whatever, they drank, But my thing is, like, for example, obviously you lot could say you're a bit, yeah, but with like the whole just intercourse in general, yeah, like obviously, because the one girl in the second girl, for example, she does say like she feels like boys are the ones that need to pass the message, and obviously try to like, you know, teach other boys how to go on about these things, because
For sure.
if you obviously I can't bring it down to if you've been raised by only your mum or by only your dad, or if you didn't have I can't bring it down to that. I've got to bring it down to just your environment, because you're a product of that, innit? You're a
as a
product
person,
of your friends and stuff. So what would you like say if you was to, like, what would you say, or what could you say about that?
So my thing, I've had quite a few talks with a few people about this type of subject and stuff like that. Like, of course, the guy needs to be accountable for his own actions and stuff like that. I'm just gonna speak about on the girl at the start. Girls need to be empowered in themselves. Because they have a lot of like, what's the thing called? Tell me the word, man. Tell me the word. Insecurities and self-esteem issues. Yeah. So, not to put girls in a bad light, but quite a few girls that I know anyway, they open their legs, like, without even knowing that they're the ones that are in power, giving it up. You have the power to say yes or no. Like, if he gets angry, that's him. Like, you know how like a girl will be like, oh, I felt so bad. Like, he was angry with me. Like, la la la. Okay, like, where does it go from there? Okay, like, that's it. He was angry. You didn't want to give it up. That's it. Done. Like, why did you feel so bad that you? Okay, I'm gonna let him in.
Yeah.
Like, as they say, like, what was that? What was that film? Think Like a Man. Remember Think Like a Man? The thing, when she's like doing that 90-day thing.
Yeah.
Girls don't really take that path nowadays.
Yeah.
Like
You know what the funny thing is? If you remember going back to Think Like a Man, people gave that 90-day thing like a summer. Like, girls gave it a summer. Like, it was like, like, let's give boys 90 days. And you know what? The one thing I always pass to like females a lot is that like, like, niggas will wait a lifetime for that pussy, Niggas will wait a lifetime. It doesn't matter if you make us wait 90 days, 100 days, a year. We will wait. We will wait for it. So it's not about making us wait. Like,
it's not about that.
What my thing is, what my thing is, like, you see, like, for example, with that situation where I'm sure we probably know certain people that probably have gone through that path of where like a girl was accusing them or they felt wrongly accused and stuff. No, obviously, I know people that have gone through that. Not that I'm saying that I'm part with niggas, you know what I'm saying? No one on this table. No, obviously, like we're saying that it's like what, like, I feel like just for guys, just for guys, for example, like as boys, let's say like the three of us now, boom, I've met Shorty. You man, like, yo, you got a beat, So as guys, for example, like, man, to get my mouth. So guys, for example, get that pressure automatically. I must. If I come back to the man them and I didn't beat, then the man will be like, oh man, you're this, you're that. Then you lose a little bit of credit. I hear that. Yeah.
Okay. Go on. Stop you there. I hear that.
That was very young though.
A bit, I hear that with the whole pressure thing. One.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas would just lie.
Yeah.
100%.
Good. Cool. Yeah.
100%.
And two, like, regardless, if the girl said no, I know that I'd rather my man them come to me and say, listen, I didn't beat the team, rather than say, I had to force that team to beat me.
Yeah.
I'm saying?
100%.
But obviously, these are things that are happening though, or these are things that are like do go on, and there's still guys that, for example, have I feel like I'm going over the 18 now, but you know, we can move. Anyways, I feel like obviously there's still guys, for example, there's still friendship with groups that have that mentality. Like, whether like the thing is, what I'm trying to do here is that like whether you're young, obviously we're all 25 and above here, especially being 25 and above, you have to understand, for example, sometimes if you obviously, even if the signs are completely clear, like, yes, met shorty, whatever, lips into the even if it's completely clear that she's into you, bro, if she just didn't want to just do that last bit, fam, it does not have to happen. And you don't have to, for example, there's no shame. All that pressure stuff, that stuff does happen and does play in your mind. Look, for example, I won't bring no one to the table. But you know, for example, sometimes like, I might feel a little bit pressured if I haven't made a certain move, you get me? But at the same time, I don't allow it to get to me. I think to myself, obviously, when it comes, it comes. And at the same time, it's like, I promise you this, like, for example, if you did not get the usna straight away, if you do not get it straight away, I promise you one thing, like, if you wait for a woman to give it to you, or like if you just wait for that, for example, you see like myself, yeah, like none of the things I've ever beat, yeah, none. I promise you, none. I've never started it. And obviously, to certain girls, for example, that's weird for them because they might call you frigid and stuff. But you're better off coming out of that room or that house or your house being called frigid or being called not than her going back to the rapist or them going back to their group chat, be like, you know Darren, you know Darren's not really like, he's not really, rather that all day. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So obviously it's like, I'll tell you about this situation that happened to me most recently. I'm not gonna. This is the first time I've ever been in these shoes, to be honest. It was literally I was with one shorty now, whatever. We're doing our thing, like the whole. We're getting into it, the foreplay action and stuff. We're getting into it. So obviously, of course, if you're in that in that situation, you're already thinking, yeah, guaranteed beats on the fucking table, is it not?
Yeah.
You've done foreplay and you've been lip sync.
Usually.
9 times out of 10, the beats on the table, right?
I mean, yeah.
Unless it's that time of the month, of course. Obviously, I mean, yo. But first of all, you're not gonna be doing foreplay if it's that time of the month. And if you do, listen, I'm a nasty nigga, but you are not gonna tell me. You better know.
What if she's not pre-told? If she pre-told you though?
Ooh, she's never told
If
me.
she didn't tell you.
But then I did.
That
know.
happens.
That happens. No, but then I didn't know. But that's mad. I hope not. I'll G-check someone ASAP, bro. You better not have me downstairs when it's all bloody and shit. But obviously, yeah. So what's happened now is obviously that we're nude and stuff and whatnot, and obviously homegirl, like, bro, we are nude, yeah, no socks, nigga, no, that's nudity.
That's the indicator.
That's no socks, completely. Homegirl is like said like, yo, like nah, like not now. I'm nude. I'm ready, erected, literally ready. Homegirl said no, like, and I said,
It's hurtful.
and obviously, no. Obviously, what I took from that was I was there like, oh shit, this is mad, like, because right now my horniness levels is beaming. Literally, the pot wanted to go boof, literally, like off the stove. But then, like, what I thought to myself, obviously, I did say, okay, calm, you know what, I'll just leave it. But at the same time, I was sitting there thinking like, you know what?
Shoot a second shot.
No, I did not shoot. I promise you, I did not shoot. I'm not going to tell the homegirl, I'll tell you. But I did not shoot my second shot. I originally, anyways, I only start if someone starts with me, because then, like, I always feel like when a woman intercourse is way better than when
a woman wants it more.
When a woman wants it more. Yo, if you think pussy's popping, it wasn't not when you triggered it. It's about when they trigger. When they want to... Yeah. When a woman lines you up, they're predators now. They're no longer like they're no longer on the bench no more. They're number 10 in the field. So obviously, like when I sat there now and I was like, bro, okay, you know what? Like, it's calm. I'm gonna get another time, ain't I? But that situation, for example, that's how a lot of cases go.
Yeah, because do you know, like, this is what I was gonna say. Like, there are certain women that, like, they like the chase like that. And they'll be like, oh no, stop.
Yeah.
They don't mean stop, they just mean
Try again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And most guys in that position would try
assume,
again.
Yeah.
You got here, you're naked, I'm naked. Nah, let me shoot my shot.
Yeah, and obviously, like, for example, what do you mean? Like,
that's why I asked.
Yeah, that's what, and then obviously, with that scenario there, like, it's like, what do you mean, no? What do you mean you're not trying to beat? What do you mean?
Guys would be
I can't, like, what? I've just made you nut. Like, I've just gone down, like, you just nutted, and you just gone with me, like, and what? Now I'm ready to slap in the title, and you don't want to say yes. You don't want to say yes.
When it gets to the final hurdle.
Yeah, final hurdle. But obviously, I thought to myself, you know what? Cool. I've learned from this. I believe right now, like, this must be how certain niggas get in this, like, certain man get in this sort of situation. And then they're like, oh man, like, what do you mean? Like, bro, just understand whether you're, especially if you're young, yeah, like, if you do not get it at the beginning, trust me, it's fine, bro. If a woman's giving you head, that alone does not mean nothing, bro. Unless she's literally bust herself open and said, come inside, then yeah. But listen,
unless she told you
what I learned,
condom.
exactly what I learned. Obviously, let's not forget the dom. Obviously, each to their own. But what they say, do as I say, not as I do, innit? Do as I say, not as I do, bro. 100% facts. Don't even look at me like that. Do as I say, not as I do. Bro. You get me? Because hey, I got that text right there from Dean Street. B, we good. We good. But obviously, yeah, like I was saying, anyways. So that scenario there, for example, happens a lot. So instead of you, for example, you're trying to be a girl, whatever, regardless of what phase you're going through, whether you're trying to be a hoe now, especially if you're young,
Yeah, it's all of that.
especially if you're young, just relax, bro. Just if you don't get it, it's fine. There's a next thing or there's a whatever. But just remember, like, consent is always better, fam. That's how you avoid it. And do you know what? Actually, something else I got to speak with you, man. Especially us on the table here. It's the perfect topic for this year. It's also like, you see, for example, when you're like a teenager, like it's easier to like, because certain people, for example, they don't get to do like gangbangs and stuff, and they don't get to do trains, or they don't get to do all that with their mandem and stuff. Obviously, like, especially like in this day and age, yeah, those far fam.
I don't know where he's going with this.
Yeah. Especially in this day and age, for example, I believe in this day and age, like, bros, like, especially the young dons beneath 17, 18, bro, cut out. Drop the gangbangs now, trust me, because no, I was gonna say no. Do you know why I drop it? Because you know when we were younger, yeah, like obviously we got the experience on the table. When we were younger, for example, like when things like girls back then, for example, like they did like when girls were whore, like obviously I don't even like. I'm not gonna say hoes. I'm gonna say hoes.
Disclaimer.
Go on.
Whatever this guy said is strictly on him.
Strictly on me. Yes, I'm the host. It's on me. It's coming out of my mouth. But anyways, obviously, like, yeah, like, so back then, for example, when man, when 3-4 man, whatever, banging one thing, it all seemed cool. Come back to the block, yeah, man, we were just fighting through.
Every man could have had a case.
Every man could have had a case. Looking back on those things now, yeah,
we could have decided to do something
all day.
He forced me into this house.
Bruv.
And I'm that even without saying names, I'm sure that has happened before.
No, but to be honest, we probably just don't know. But obviously, that used to, when we were growing up, like that was normal. Like just like, you know, like whatever, a couple of man, chopping one girl, calm. But young dons especially, yeah. Like I, for example, right now, like, because obviously, I don't know, but obviously you therefore kind of relate to this. But even like me right now, for example, some of my boys sometimes will call me, they'll be like, by the way, some of my boys, it is not him. So when it is not him, he does not call me for this. But obviously, some of my boys will be like, yo man, like, bust me on this thing, man. They're like, let's run through the day. I'm like, let's what? Let's who?
I'm selfish.
Let's where I am selfish on the pitch. I do not pass the ball. I do not want to assist. Okay, I do not want to assist. I want the goal all for myself. So anyways, yeah, like the reason why I don't do them things as well is because nowadays, for example, that builds a case straight away. A girl goes home and reflects, and obviously,
yeah, a lot. That's what I was gonna say. A lot of it as well. Like even if the girl's into it at the time, a lot of it's like her afterthoughts. Like, oh, shit, did I really just do that? Like,
yeah.
People gonna find out. I'm gonna think, let me just say this. And I'm not saying that happens in all the cases, but I would argue at least 50% of
yeah, bro.
Like that. You know, especially when you're talking about like with young kids and stuff.
Yeah,
like I'm sure that's.
Alright, let me bring up one topic here.
Go on.
What's your take on a girl with rape fantasies?
No, that's the thing.
I don't know if this is in your realm, but
that's the thing.
It's very weird.
But obviously, I just wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not gonna jump into that. Like I'll just dip. There's enough.
That's exactly
there's
the
enough.
So,
there's enough fish on the table.
Yes. Let me tell you the story anyway. So there was a girl that I was talking to. Obviously we're from work actually.
Yeah.
So she used to come to our workplace or whatever. So she used to talk about all this like BDSM and tying up and all this kind of shit. And she used to like say that she likes to like have sex in the morning. Yeah. But like when she's not awake. So I was like,
and wake up to it.
Wake up to it, yeah. But so obviously, this used to make me a little bit nervous. That's normal. That's
like
normal.
A lot of girls would.
Yeah.
That's not bad, obviously. That's normal, yeah. So that's cool. However, we keep on talking and stuff, and then she said, like, she admitted to me, like, oh, I like rape fantasies.
Yeah.
And obviously, me, like, knowing what we've been talking about and all this kind of stuff, that made me nervous. Yeah. So I just locked it off.
Yeah, of course, because just to play it, especially. Wait, what was she? And you in Saudi Arabia, you go get it.
Oh,
you go get it.
No, not in Saudi Arabia. It was in.
Where was it? Bahrain.
It was in Bahrain. This was when I was here.
Oh, when you was here.
This was when
I was say yeah. You would have been.
This was in London.
Would have been free Darren ASAP.
A few years back.
Yeah, no, that's
what is your take? What would you do?
That's what I was talking like, kind of not as much as you, but that's what I was alluding to with girls when sometimes they say stop and you know what I mean. And I'm sure in the way she practices her whatever she's doing, there's got to be some sort of resistance there from her that isn't real. Do you know what I mean? So now, if a girl's into that, but a lot a lot of girls ain't just gonna admit that they're into that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah,
you know what I
It
mean?
was good that she
and
told
then,
me.
you know what?
It was good that
Go
she
on.
told me before because then obviously I had an idea. Obviously she told me about like BDSM and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff, so I could see like how she would have moved on to that type of level. However, obviously me, like in that type of experience, should I say, I was nervous. I was
You know
like,
what? So look,
right, now I can't go to
that's
that
another
type
thing
of
as well.
length.
Yeah, that's
Because
another
that's
thing.
me like physically doing something to her and her resisting it, and then
I'm not comfortable with that.
That's
obviously we know those type of girls where they're hey.
yeah, they're just ready. Like, but
911, sorry.
that's another thing as well. Yeah, this is another thing about consent. Why I scream it so much here, because for example, like the way that I always let things naturally flow, because then things like this, for example, it opens doors to that. If it, like when consent's on the table, whatever, and obviously sometimes you can have consensual sex, and then homegirls just felt some type of way, whatever, and then done man and dirty. That needs to stop. I hear that, yeah. But
That's if you done something bad.
yeah, but more time. Trust me, when the consent's on the table, bro. When I tell you, it's like they turn into a Pokemon. It's like they evolve. They go from a Charmander into a Charizard. Yo. They're gonna start telling you, yo, I like it when you I like it when you do this. Let me pull up wearing a doctor's bloody dress or whatever. Like that's how much it can bring. Yeah, like literally, man. But
let's try this. Let's try that.
oh wait, 1 second. Damn, I gotta show you. I gotta reveal the camera something. Boogie, give me my brush. Dash me my brush. Fam, so this is just quickly, we're going to be off topic, enough about that. But shout out Sharif, man. Defo, my guy, with that document. Anyways, yo, people, man them.
I've been curious, you know, because you
Man
say
them,
that
man
it's
them.
not going to be on for a long time.
No, because obviously, like, you know, people sometimes wear do-rags, but they think that it's only for waves. Like, that's not the case. I have not got waves under here. I am telling you that now. But the reveal that I am about to do, let me tell you, like, something, yeah. Where's my, I bust my phone as well.
What, this is
Yeah, I want to show. I need to send awareness to the mandem, yo, because obviously summer's coming up. We need to start looking after ourselves from time.
Can
Obviously,
I get around
like,
to it as well, please?
is it not done?
Well, I've only got a few days, mate.
Oh, no, he's got.
Ah,
Is it finished?
No. I got to do this for the people.
Cheers, bro.
One sec. So obviously, put this down. You lot can still hear me, yeah? Obviously, yeah. Couple. Make sure you zoom in on the camera for this. You're gonna want to try to get this on my phone. A couple months ago, I was going to Portugal on holiday quickly. I can't call it holiday. I'm going to see my older brother. Should I have said that I got siblings? Yeah, whatever. I got 3 siblings. I got an older brother, I got a younger one here, and I got another younger one. Whatever. But anyways, I was going to Portugal to visit my older brother quickly, celebrate his birthday and whatnot. Big up. And obviously, I went to get a trim. So obviously, sometimes I only cut my hair literally if I've got something serious to do. 9 times out of 10, I'm comfortable, like, as a person, like internally, I'm good. Like, I don't care about image too much.
Ragged.
Yeah, literally. I'm
Ragged on a Sunday.
each Facts. Hey, at football, I look fugazi at football. But obviously, like, one of my boys just, like, most recently just started telling me, like, yo, like, start wearing a do-rag and whatnot, yeah. To obviously look after your hair. Fam, obviously, but like, sometimes I've said my hair grows. Sometimes I won't cut my hair for, like, 2 months. You might not see me with a trim. I just put a hat on. Fam, I had an afro, yeah, whatever. Like, probably, I'll say maybe about, like, this big, yeah. Gone to the barbers now, yeah. Obviously, I get a level 4, as you do. And obviously, I'm letting you guys know all of this just to let the extra minutes marinate in there. So, obviously, like, I think I had already shown you lot these photos, innit?
Yeah.
So look what happened over here. You seen that?
Yeah.
So obviously,
try get on
zoom in on that.
well.
I don't care. I'll put myself out there. Zoom in on this. Don't laugh, bro. I'll tell you how that happens.
Make me stroke my head, please.
Look for a second, yeah. Can you see, yeah? Look at that, fam. That is insane. Hold it down, right? Hold your
needs to
mouth.
be castrated.
Wait, 1 second. No. It's got it's not.
Nothing to do with the barber.
Nothing to do with the barber. I'll explain in a
I'm just
minute.
saying.
Anyways, you lot can see, yeah. Zoom into that. I don't care. The public can see this because trust me, that's not what's working over here. And I do promise you, you lot, like,
Natural causes.
if for example, yeah, like on the day I was thinking, bro, I was on the barber chair, like, saying that, like, I was like, yo, like, am I stressed? Like, what am I losing here? Am I losing it? What am I not doing?
I'm gonna have to go to Turkey to get a hair transplant.
Yeah, like, have I got to start saving to go,
Tory
like,
Tory Lanez.
Bruv, Tory Lanez came to my mind straight away. I was thinking I got to do a Tory, bro. So obviously, like, cool, like, so whatever. I got home. I accepted the L and then my hair was F. Like I got home, whatever, innit. Like I had to just do ways to sort out my trim to like disguise it. Yeah. So boom. This was in December the 5th. Yeah. I would say, was it even December? Did I go? Oh yeah, I did go Portugal in December. I would say, of course, it depends on how you are, whatever, how your body works. But obviously, since then, I've been putting my do-rag on every day, every night. I put on castor oil, just literally on this part of my hair here, and if you look, no, it's good, but it should have had a couple more hours. I've only had it since 3:00. Usually, no, 3:30. Usually, need to wear your do-rag like for a long. Well, I do it for a long time while I'm sleeping, whatever. When you wake up in the morning, you reveal that shit, you are ready for your day. Because you're gonna do, your trim looks fire. Bro, right now, this is not gonna be a fucking wave check, yeah. I'm about to show you guys some bad boy transformation. Of course, I know you're expecting me to have, don't start hating and expecting to see some madness on the left side of my head. You will not catch that. But anyways,
the big reveal.
The big reveal, yo.
Because I'm about to get the widow speaker as well.
I'm telling you, listen, start. Therefore,
Is that what you want to call it?
Is that what it's called?
I don't even know what it's called. I call it the Vegeta.
When the corners start getting
I call it the Vegeta. It's Vegeta. It's Vegeta. What I call it, bro. It's the Vegeta. You don't want to.
The white people, they call it widow speaker.
Yeah, nah, but
there's got to be a name.
Because this part gets thin and that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like, yo, like I'm bro. Because
Because
you know what, yeah, I also see as well, like Meek Mill used to have these patches here as well. Like he used to always see his hair, but he's got dough, but he's good now. He's alright. I think he's sorted out himself.
Turkey.
But anyways, yeah, like no, I'm not gonna be going Turkey. I think I might need to put my front.
Keep it natural,
make
yeah.
sure. Yeah, keep it natural.
Age
I'm
of
good.
grace.
But regardless though, because obviously like. Man, them do not like look after themselves too much. Like niggas don't want to do the skincare. Niggas don't want to look after. They just want to be nappy. Like, come on, like we're not gonna look young forever. We're not gonna look young forever. I know black don't crack, but if you don't cream your skin and look after yourself, it will crack. It will definitely crack, my nigga. I promise you that. We are invincible, but that one there, we just need to just make sure we treat it. God gave us that for a reason. Just like son loves us and all of that. We don't crack. We're good.
I ain't talking about Nivea and Vaseline.
Yeah, we're not talking, and I'm not talking about Nivea and Vaseline.
I saw that. Do you know when you done that Instagram story, and then you was trying to do your, what was it, the daily facial?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I took that in because the Vaseline that you had in that thing, I had that on my nightstand.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like the cocoa bar that Vaseline got, the company Vaseline. Yeah, they got a cocoa bar.
Oh yeah.
Do not listen. Do not be using the Vaseline. Don't say preference, bro. Go and get cocoa and shea butter. Trust me, to marinate or
basic
something.
can.
Trust me, make sure you're all soft and that. You don't want to be them.
Reveal the head.
Regardless, I'm taking my time. Anyways, yo.
Is it gonna be Bobby Brown?
Is it gonna be Bobby Brown? Look at my shit right now. Bro. Come on, bro. Make sure the camera's getting in. Where's my brush? Where did I put my brush? Where did I put my brush?
Alright. It's not too bad, you know.
Yeah, you had it somewhere.
It's not too bad.
I don't know where my brush just went.
You got baby hairs though.
No. Of course, yeah. Of course, I can't. I do have baby hairs, but it's because it's growing, yeah. But of course, yeah.
Bro, your hair hasn't always been like that.
Bro, I don't even know how. Wait, let me see my jaw. Oh, damn.
Just said your barber.
It's the style that he used to do.
Yeah. I used to always have the little Mike Tyson drawn over here, like or whatever. So yeah,
See, that's what fucked you up.
Obviously, yeah, like no. Obviously, like, cause right now it's like, buddy, it's not really even been.
It's coming back though.
Yeah, it's not been under the hammer for too long. If it was like if I had slept on it and stuff, and I wait, probably if you would have seen me New Year's.
Hey, star.
Bro, New Year's, bro. I pulled up to 2020 right.
Is that solely because you had that line in your head?
Yeah. No, yeah, it's because obviously when you're doing that line, especially young G's, yeah, I know you lot want to be stylish with a haircut right now. Cut it out, bro, because obviously, I don't know. Let me see my jaw and make sure. No, it's straight.
You gotta have that same style for
100%.
Yeah, so obviously
carry on now.
Like, if you want that bit to go back, you gotta not have that style.
Yeah, no, because you know what the funny thing is, I was literally gonna I was gonna actually consider bringing that back just because of this, but then I thought, no, I can't bow down to the truth. Like, I gotta be able to like keep
You need
it.
to regrow.
Yeah.
Re-strengthen. You need to re-strengthen.
It's like physio right now. Real talk. I'm 6 months out. Bro, I didn't want to go out, bro. Bro, I didn't want to go out. I was thinking, yo, I'm at the game. Like, it's going to be snapbacks and bloody woolly hats all winter. Like, it's not going to be Stop. Hey, okay, stop looking up all the time. My eyes are over
You know
here,
when
bro.
you need to. You're still critiquing.
I'm here. No, but you can see the baby head.
Yeah, the baby head. The cricket back.
I've never experienced what you might go through.
Yeah. No, for real.
With the dreads and that, it's just as long as they're not natty and looking crazy.
Yeah.
But
As well,
I've always admired dreads though.
Nah,
Because you know the hair's there.
I've had
real strength.
The
You're
hair's
talking about
there.
strength and sun and all of that shit.
I hear that.
man.
But you know what? No, but see for me, dreads, it's for certain head shapes. I don't have the head shape for dreads,
Yeah,
so I don't really look at dreads like that. But I used to have
Long
I used to have
face
cane
and
rolls. I used to have long hair like up until like year 9. Like man, them that know me from school, no, I had cane rolls, but I had a flipping what do you call it? The Island Avison drawn like guy, like real talk. I had it pattern, but
Putting the hair up here.
no, I
Okay,
had.
what's
Bro,
up,
what do you mad, bro?
You had
My little
long?
brother he had hair for. We all had mad hair for time, fam, bro. Man's got a little bit of going in me, bro. For those, my older brother's got dreads now, but
Did
he
he have?
he had long hair. We all had long hair. Everyone, bro, growing up in Bowler at the beginning,
Yeah,
everyone
man.
knows we had long hair at the beginning. But obviously, we cut it, and obviously, like, because it just got easier. Because, bro, when you're, bro, getting your hair done by your mum back then, when they start doing your bloody cane rolls, and they're like, you know, bro, why was our parents so damn like physical? Let's call it physical with the hair doing. Like, they're
Like, yeah, like, I don't care that this is on your head. Just
yeah,
let me
bro. They
finish
wanted
it.
to have like they'll literally do this. You'll be out of the bloody chair or whatever, and your face is like that. Like you're pulling my. I blame that for my hair. I deeped it. Maybe they pulled my skin back too much back then. Real talk.
It's not a joke.
It's not a joke, Darren. I swear down. You'll be done. Your skin is all back here, fam.
Yeah.
I swear to
Oh, it's
God.
like short hair.
Anyone and then I'll never forget when you remember that what's it called that thing that the thing to relax your hair. I want to know the name in Portuguese. What's the name in English? Relaxer, just a normal relaxer. To relax. Yeah. You see when that came around, I will never because
You used it.
it was a twang. No. Do you know what it was? Yeah, it was a twang. Like my mum used to always say, "Oh yeah, it's to make it easier for me to do your hair." Bro, that's nonsense. It'll come on your hair. First of all, it will burn like a mother. That pain. That was the first step. Anyways, and if your hair wasn't, if your hair was dirty, the trigger. It was like it was triggering to that little the gel or whatever. Like if your hair was dirty, by the way, like if your
it'll make it worse.
it will make it worse. So you have to make sure you have to,
stuff,
you have to clean your hair properly. And obviously, like, if you use that or whatnot, like literally, bruv, like then my mum will do my hair and I'll be like, bruv, this has not changed anything. You're still beating, bruv. Why are you beating me up from the top, fam? Just relax, do my hair naturally, bruv. And then that's why I thought, you know what, I want a haircut. And you know when you have to fight for that
They
decision
wanted your hair long for
because
ages,
you know your parents, they own your decisions.
You know, I cut my hair once in like year 1.
I was thank God you said
Never
year
seen-
1.
yeah,
No, I was
that's
about to say thank God you said year 1 because you could not say what hair did you cut? I've never seen you. But
Yeah, but what? I mean,
Shake up the
you know, but I have a question for you guys though, yeah. If right now, yeah, hypothetically speaking, yeah. Hey, I got.
You
landed.
recovered.
Anyways, yeah. If right now I could give you lot 5 million, yeah, £5 million, yeah. Just wait for it, fam. This one's a bit mad. Obviously, I still haven't figured it out. If I could give you £5 million, yeah. So if you can press a button, boom, you get 5 million. But with that button that you press, you can 5 people around the world, could be people that you know as well, would also die.
Nah.
5 for 5 million. Would
Would
you press the button?
Nah. I've turned into a humanitarian, you know.
Why?
I swear that I've always cared about people, obviously.
Yeah.
However, before, back in the day, I would have been like, fuck that, I'm getting out of here.
I get out the buttons.
Wait, we can pick the 5.
No. You can't pick. It's random.
Oh, nah then. What's the fun in that, man? Fuck, you know.
Oh, so what?
If it's
Even
random,
if you can,
nah,
even if you can pick, that's more messed up, bro. What do you mean?
So he wants to write off a couple
So you
people
want
in
to
the
write
back
off
of
a
his
couple
mind.
people? I'm giving you the easy option that 5 random people out of 7 billion people, 6 billion people on this earth could just
Random
die.
people matter, you know.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. I'm not saying that I'll press it.
I like
But
Technically speaking,
yeah.
He's gonna write
if
people
it's
off.
gonna happen, wouldn't it be more humanitarian to be able to pick?
Humanitarian.
What's he? I mean, you Donald Trump, bro.
He's about to be the fresh one, you know.
No. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
So you're slapping it, innit?
Some people can get.
Right off. Serious. Nah,
Hey,
man.
no.
I'm about people, bro.
So you're missing out right now.
I care about the plastic in the world.
Yeah.
Care about the people in the world.
Mm.
I wouldn't write 5 people off, man. Unless they're like old and it's time, like, why are you like still here for?
So I thought you care, bro.
Huh?
I thought you care, bro.
No, but like, if you're old, like, what are you doing here? Like, you've been on this earth for a long time.
There's definitely someone's grandparent, but
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, but like, you've had your time and just say bye.
but no, that's a good question. Like I think people like Donald Trump, for example, you said his name.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Kim, like,
yeah,
I
he's
mean, to be fair, I don't know about King Jong. He could be a good guy.
yeah, true.
I'm sure he's not, but there's some people that deserve
From what we
stuff
see,
like that.
okay,
You know what I mean? You're talking about rapists and that, and everyone there. If I can choose. If I can choose.
Alright, question on that
Question.
actually. Death penalty, yes or no? I've had this debate so many times.
Death penalty.
People, would you bring it back or not?
I'll bring it back. 100%.
Under what circumstances?
I just feel like if, for example, especially the people that do massacres, people that have like
Serial killers.
yeah. Who's the most recent? Who's the most recent?
That Batman
The shootings.
shooting.
No, not even the Batman. Because the Batman one's already messed up. Because whenever I go into the cinema alone, I'm already para about like, obviously it's the UK in it, so it's alright. But still, but like you see, for me, it's like see the school shooters. I don't care how old they are. I'm locking them up because
That's American.
you shouldn't. I don't, bro.
We could over here.
Obviously, even over here, but over here there's not
Touch wood.
like touch wood for sure. Like, but I don't know over here. There's not much, but definitely, and I'll bring that back. I'll bring back the death penalty just because like certain things that people do. Like obviously, you don't need you don't need the Bible to tell us wrong and right. We know what's wrong and right. Like you cannot tell me. I should not give you a second chance if you just clarted like. So I don't know, like 60 people. You just got 60 people. Why should I give you a second chance?
Yeah.
Or where, bro? You did not feel no type of way. If you done like 3 or 4, or 2, obviously all lives matter, innit? But like if you done like 2, for example, like maybe you thought to stop like a school shoot, whatever. Don't know. I might just give you life, innit? But bro, I'd bring that back. Or even how about
you know when what was it? I think it was in a movie or something. Yeah. Obviously, killing people or death penalty is cool. Yeah. I think I probably would bring back the death penalty. But they said that the worst thing you can do to somebody is leave them alone. So I would put them in solitary confinement.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as worse. It's like it's
Cause you go nuts. I've seen.
some people will probably rather be dead than being solitary.
Yeah, exactly. But for some people, they did not mind, fam. They're like, oh, okay, ish. Like, okay, so you locked me up. Like it's like when the guy that did the church shooting in America, you know the white guy that shot the church, for example. Bro, like the treatment that he got after it, like obviously they were saying that they took him to eat and all of that. Like what?
That's what,
bro.
For sure.
Slapping
You know
him.
what? Like, you're getting deep when you're talking like that whole American politics and that.
America is.
Yeah, of course America's not even real. Of course America's not real. But
Completely
even
different.
what about like for example like even just quickly we got like I think is it Switzerland that do it when if you wanna.
Oh yeah, if you want to die.
Yeah, if you want to die, you can
they'll
just.
allow
I
you
think it's Switzerland,
Oh,
no?
okay.
Yeah.
Or it's one of them Scandinavian
Pull
places.
the plug and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Like that for me is mental. That's even a thing
I
going.
mean,
That's good though.
That's good. I feel like
It is,
wanna
but
die, like, your
bro,
choice.
that is
Free
wild.
will.
It is, yeah, it is free will.
I want to die. You're not gonna let me die. Like,
Yeah,
what?
true. Because it's
How
not
do you do
legal. Obviously, I think it's something that them that do it. I don't think you can do it anywhere else around the world.
Yeah, nah. There's
Like,
been loads of cases when.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I think
Bullshit,
every
all that kind of
country
stuff.
should low key just have one of them things.
They should have that. If you want to actually die.
I want to call it a day.
But then again.
But obviously, there should be regulations in it because if you can't say you're my friend.
Yeah, you're depressed and stuff, and where you're suicidal. Yeah.
Because you can turn around your
But
life.
then that is nuts. If you have to give reasons.
Not reasons, but it has to be like at least a test of your mental stability.
And that's the hard thing though that's the hard thing to regulate that though. Because how do you regulate that? Because of mental health, there's a lot of people who
just want to.
one of the biggest topics now.
Exactly.
So I know a lot of people want to kill themselves, but it's a hard one to swallow.
I feel like that's the only reason why they haven't made that
a worldwide for sure. Because
No, that's cool, man. But all in
it's
all,
been a good one.
before
First one, yeah. I'm glad I came though. Before
I wrap up, I'll be honest
sure.
though, like the first I'd say 20 minutes, like I'm very calm now.
When
Not
I said
even
20 minutes, I thought you said we were 20 minutes
the
in.
first 20 minutes, yeah, like my hands are calm now. I don't know if you looked earlier. I was shaking for no reason, and I'm not like obviously I get nervous every now and then, but I got more comfortable. Like thank God, obviously we did it as you three at the beginning because it would have been
Some friendly faces.
The rest is gonna be calm.
I can definitely see how these things run for like 3-4 hours.
Yeah, because obviously, bro, I could top it up. I could top it up. Yeah, literally, I could top it up.
I can imagine when we're in like somebody's house and we're talking for like 4 or 5 hours.
What I plan on doing as well is whenever I go abroad to try and find a studio out there and record something out there. Just
you should 100%.
That'll be so lit, man.
100%. That'll be fun.
But yeah, man. But
I might
anyways,
have to come back here, you know.
Hey, bro, come through, man.
Come back.
Literally come through, bro. But
see, look, you see what you got me doing?
Yeah, no, damn right. Yeah, you better drag that down. Don't rush it. You better drag it down. But anyways, people, thank you for listening. And all them thing there. I don't really have much to say, but it's a wrap. Anyways, people, yo, thank you for coming this far. If you finished this whole podcast, I'm very thankful for you. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to be dropping so much content for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, I'll be trying to upload different parts of me on this podcast, but let me not say podcast. I already flopped that. But anyways, on my channel, I'll be definitely putting out different content. So yeah, slap!